sound beautiful. It's okay. Always beautiful. Young generation feeling depressed due to FOMO. It's like, I don't understand.
근데 FOMO 확실히 있지. Everyone's earning like 그냥 앉아서 돈 버는데.
I'm telling you, the fabric between Silicon Valley and the world has been ripped open.
Ripped, I mean,
ripped
in a
open.
bad way.
No, in a good
What
way.
do you mean in a good way?
그러니까 Silicon Valley의 FOMO가 약간 그 FOMO나 excitement가 약간 spillover 하는 거야.
아.
Oh, we can start.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's like on?
Yeah.
Oh, why did you do it?
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Hi. Oh, my voice is really bad. Hi, Crypto Chris. Hello. Hi, this is CryptoSeoul Erica, episode 11. Happy New Year, 2018. My voice is really horrible. I'm sorry about the voice. I caught a really bad cold and my voice is just not coming out. It's been 2 weeks, so I thought I shouldn't delay any longer and just go with this husky, voice. So sorry about that. There has been very interesting news during the past 2 days. Yesterday it was pretty shocking. There were many news pouring out of the Korean market, and I'm sure you've noticed. The market's crashing. It actually crashed yesterday. It's still crashing, and so I just wanted to tell you why that's happening, and if there are any other reasons behind it. I'm sure many of you are curious. You've been all contacting me asking for help, and okay, sorry. I will summarize some of the major news that's been happening in the Korean market yesterday during the past week. Okay, so let's move on. So first news is yesterday night, there was news coming out of the major media sources that Ministry of Justice of Korea has prepared a legislative measure to ban all cryptocurrency exchanges in Korea. But again, it's not finalized, and it's just in the process of talking and discussing with relevant ministries. But the Ministry of Justice, as I've explained before, has taken charge of the regulations of cryptocurrencies in South Korea, and we were expecting some really aggressive measures by the Ministry of Justice, and here it is. So they just prepared that they thought that this was actually going to end in catastrophic results by, if the bubble pops. So it prepared a legislative measure to ban all cryptocurrency exchanges, but it is still in the process of discussion. So no worries about, the market crashing suddenly or anything. But yeah, this has been pretty shocking. Everyone's been, the market kind of shook a little bit after this news came out. But yeah, it's been covered by the major Korean news sources. Yeah, and another thing that happened yesterday was, so there was all kinds of aggressive, search by the police and by the National Tax Service of Bithumb and Coinone. So there was news yesterday. One of my friends, he actually was a previous employee at Bithumb, and he got news that people from the National Tax Service have just suddenly came into the Bithumb office and took some relevant documents relating to whatnot. I'm not sure what exactly the resources that they've been looking for is, but This news has just come out, and it has recorded, and the server, actually media server crashed because people were sharing it everywhere, and this has been actually accelerating the market crash. And previous to that, Coinone has been under police investigation, mainly due to margin trading and all sorts of like illegal activities that it may have been under. So these two news is by Bithumb, and Coinone has actually accelerated the market crash. People are panicking. Is it really going down? And so these two news really helped, but accelerated this whole panic in the market. And so the government is showing that it will be aggressive in terms of regulating the market by these three announcements or activities. So I'm sure many of you are really have been really curious about what happened, but these three main events happened. And yes, this is terrible. Yeah, this is pretty terrible. And it happened all in one day. So yesterday, it was news after news coming out, is pouring out. People were contacting me or other, industry players, and and I'm sure I got news that today there will be not public, but very secret meeting by the Ministry of Justice. So, and by with the media sources to gather to discuss about the announcement that they made yesterday. So I think there will be news after this emergency meeting today. So I will cover that hopefully ASAP. But if there are really urgent news, I will definitely share it right away. So. Yeah, and another news that happened, I'll move on to the next news. So that's basically what happened yesterday. And also another interesting news was that Bithumb is out for sale. So there has been rumors that Bithumb was out for M&A. It is one of the, it's looking for some company to run its business. And there's been news that it has actually had discussions with a major portal site, but the negotiation didn't work out. But it is pretty certain that Bithumb is looking for its new owner. So yeah, this is pretty shocking. That was pretty shocking. But I think due to Corbit's acquisition previously, I think Bithumb was continuously interested in doing the same thing, because Corbit has been acquired at a really high price. So maybe that can be one of the strategies of Bithumb. I'm not really sure, but I think this was pretty major news as well. Yeah, and another news that was I was really shocked by this. Yeah, Coinone. I trade on Coinone, and I do have Ethereum Classic, and suddenly the price dropped below $1. So it's pretty high, right? The Ethereum Classic is pretty high, but suddenly in 1 second, the price just dropped. So as you can see, this is not a regular graph that you can see. This is very irregular activity. So everyone was panicking. What is happening? And they couldn't believe their eyes. And we're not sure what happened actually. Maybe somebody and there are news that people bought Ethereum Classic at this low price, and they bought 633 of Ethereum Classic by less than $1. So this is a huge bargain, a huge gain for those people. And the price suddenly, and then it got corrected by the right price. So, which means that the people who bought at this price, this low price, just suddenly earned 50 times more than their purchase price. So this was, I wasn't involved. I couldn't buy, at this low price. So I was really shocked, and I was, this is pretty bad. People are just not happy with what Coinone has. Not Coinone. I don't think it's Coinone's fault. I think it's somebody who accidentally put Ethereum Classic sale on a really low price. This price, I think, on accident. I'm not sure, and people are guessing who did it and why they did it. But yeah, there's been no official conclusion news coming out. So yeah, this is just a sad happening that happened. Another next news is that Coinmarketcap. I'm sure many of you noticed, but Coinmarketcap excluded the Korean cryptocurrency exchanges in their price calculations. And many people asked me why this happened, and they were panicking. So are these cryptocurrency exchanges really disappearing? And there are many rumors on this, and there was news, official news on CoinDesk and everything, but it was covered by the major news. But it just turns out that the price fluctuations are so high on the Korean crypto exchanges, so they excluded the Korean exchanges in total. So that's just the simple reason, not just the fact that they, for example, CoinMarketCap, they knew that cryptocurrency exchanges in Korea would be banned or something like that, and so they excluded it already, just as a preemptive measure or something. And this is not true. This is just simple reason because of the price volatility. So yeah, many people ask me about this. So Kimchi Premium, I'm sure many of you know about this. Kimchi Premium or Korea Premium is what is making the price so high in Korean exchanges. And this is really different. I mean, it seems like there's a huge gap between the exchanges in Korea and outside of the world. So, I mean, it's very different. The price changes are very extreme. So I think this is one of the reasons why they excluded to calculate the right price for the coins. So yeah, this is just recent news that happened. And last news is that, I mean, I've experienced it myself, and a lot of my friends are asking me whether they can make new accounts in the cryptocurrency exchanges. And I mean, during the past 2 months, it's been really shocking that everyone around me is talking about cryptocurrencies. And it hasn't been happening for at least 3 months ago. It wasn't even in the talks, but now it's just everyone is talking about buying, certain coins, Ripple, Quantum, whatever, and they're asking me, is this gonna go up or go down? And it's becoming very popular in Korea, as if it's sort of like a popular app or something, So it seems like everyone, especially the young generation, is really interested in trading cryptocurrency to some degree. I mean, Upbit, with the introduction of Upbit, it's been really easy to access to cryptocurrency exchanges. So I think that event really triggered this popularity of trading. So I think due to that, so there's been a huge discrepancy between people who traded earlier and people or invested earlier, or people who just are trying to invest right now, because they, as you know, the Korean cryptocurrency exchanges does not accept new accounts, making new accounts. So people who want to trade right now, they can't, because they can't make a new account. So people who are already been trading, they will continue trading, but market entrance is not allowed right now at the moment, temporarily, of course. But so people are panicking. Actually, they're in line to wait for this the measure be lifted. So depression, there's been Bitcoin depression among the young generation, because you see cases where people drop out of work, they quit work all of a sudden because they earned this amount of money out of cryptocurrency trading. So they suddenly become rich, and they quit everything that they have done or worked or anything. So I mean, this kind of phenomenon is negative in a way. Of course, it's negative because people, they don't feel the urge to work. They just want to earn easy, quick money, right? So this is actually, I think this phenomenon is triggering the government regulations to be stronger. And I think this is a really sad phenomenon, but I mean, it's becoming really too popular in Korea. Yeah, hello, JM. Hello, everybody. Yeah, so as you can see, there are so many news to be covered, and my voice is still, I'm really surprised it's holding on okay. But yeah, I mean, it's so many news to cover, and it's been happening very intensively during the last 24 hours. So it's been a hectic day for the Korean market. I'm sure the world, of course, because it seems like Korean market, whatever happens in the Korean market, it really influences the entire market as well. So, and there hasn't been legitimate news source to kind of deliver quickly in English what's happening in the Korean market. So this is the whole point of KryptoSeoul, and hopefully I can, continue doing it more than once a week. So yeah, I mean, 2018 will be a new year, new opportunities, and hopefully the Korean government kind of, wake up and kind of, look at the reality and kind of embrace the fact that heavy regulations doesn't solve the issue, and it'll actually make the bubble more, bigger. Actually, that's what I think. So yeah, please click like, follow me on YouTube, and there's I've put my email address, KryptoSeoul@gmail.com, and also I put out donation addresses on ETH, Bitcoin Cash. So please, if you want to keep seeing my news and to keep hearing about the Korean market, hopefully we'll see Icon soon with the interview. Or MediBlog. Yeah, please donate. So thank you so much. Sorry about the voice again. Hopefully next week it'll be a much better. I'll deliver more better news of the Korean market. So yeah, thank you, and we'll see you again. Bye.